OhYoNameTaty back again with another video. In today's video, we will be doing the review to The Flash Season 7, Episode 1, finally, which is technically Season 6, Episode 20. Okay, so let's get right into it. So before I get started, I just want to say that I know this was a filler episode, okay? I did not have my, usually when a season premieres for The Flash, it's always like punched and ready to go, and then it falls off and decreases over time, right? But I was expecting this to be a filler episode, knowing that we were going to be left off on I know Eric said that we were coming back right where we left off, which was episode 20, which was a Nash Wells episode. But for it to be a Nash Wells episode, it was probably one of the best Wells episode I have seen since season 3. So the episode starts off, oh my god! So the episode starts off with Chester in the Star Labs. He's reading a comic book on no, he's not even reading a comic book. What the hell am I talking about? He's reading a magazine, like one of them science magazines that Cisco had, like for engineering and stuff. Well, Chester's reading a magazine. I don't know if it's by Dr. Minna, or if she just had an article in there, if somebody interviewed her. I don't know what's going on. Ask somebody, who cares? I just know Dr. Minna is in the Flash comic books, and the Flash and her previously dated, but before Iris. She has something to do with the black hole storyline in the comic book, so that is interesting to see. Dr. Minna is a speedster who was hit by the particle accelerator also, and she goes by Fast Track or something like, I believe Fast Track. I only knew this because I was looking up speedsters one time, and I was like, oh, I was just invested. So whatever. Chester gets a signal that Eva is on the run. Okay, and so he's like, okay, let me wake the Flash up and crank off this cryo machine. Okay, and Barry steps out looking good as usual, looking fabulous. Okay, the chest was giving. And he's like, okay, let's go get this bitch. And he only got 1% of his speed left, and he want to go chase after this hoe. Like, I'm like, Barry, do you know what 1% is? Like, 1% on your iPhone is not a lot. You could probably do an emergency phone call, but that's about it. And send like I don't know. But he thinks that he could chase after her ass. Let him do it. He the Flash. He know what he doing. Let him do it. So he go after her ass. I'm sorry. So he go after her, and girl, Eva is giving him a run for his money, girl. She is taking him everywhere but where he needs to go. She's like, Flash, I'm on your side, remember? He was like, well, bitch, if you on my side, give me my wife back, hoe. Yeah, so Barry like, girl, if we don't have a problem, give me my wife back, hoe. But you know what? I think that Eva can't get Iris back. Because why? Because Iris, spoiler alert. I usually talk about the ending when I get to the end, Kiana. But spoiler alert, this bitch Eva is a duplicate of her damn self. Her real body counterparts died in the real world, and I guess her consciousness sucked into the mirror, so she's really a duplicate. Or I may be wrong, they may explain it a different way, but from what I saw, it seems like she's a duplicate of her damn self. Like, she ain't real. But Iris was fully pulled into the mirror. Iris is not a duplicate. Eva made a duplicate of Iris. Iris was fully dragged into the mirror. Yeah, Iris was fully pulled into the mirrorverse. So I'm thinking maybe, you can park over there. I'm thinking maybe she can't help her ass. She can't get her out the mirror. And that's what she not telling. You know, villains never tell their secret, girl. Until the very, they always want to give long ass speeches and not tell their secret until the very end, girl. And so like, she like, Flash, we ain't got no problems. Don't start one, it won't be one. And he like, well, give me my wife back. And he start running after this hoe. And he start running after this hoe. And Girl, with that 1% left he got, he ran his ass. He tried to run his ass fast, but this bitch dodged him like she was dodging the panorama. Like she was just like, I was like, girl, like Eva, what I tell you, Eva is one of my favorite villains since DeVoe. Like, I ain't lying. I am not lying. She is just so good, girl. Like, I just love every bit of Eva. Like, she's just amazing. Like, girl, you know how you in the club and a man trying to dance with you and you don't want to dance? She dissed the fuck out of him. She said, she did the lean back with it, like, with her face though was like, she gave the coldest resting bitch face. I was living for her. I was living for her. And you know what? Quiet is kept for the first time ever in Flasherdom. I'm okay with the villain getting away because I want to know more about Eva. Unlike season 5 with Cicada whack ass, they just letting this dude walk away. Like, no, he was flying. But they was letting this dude fly away every chance they get. You got 4 against 1 and let this dude fly away. Can't kill a frozen. Froze on her ass up there and go catch him.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, oh, it was just so stupid, girl. Just so stupid. Moving on. And so now we find out that Sam Scudder wasn't even real. He was a duplicate. He was actually Eva's first duplicate from 3 years ago, because we know she was here with the particle accelerator, girl. So she been in there for a minute. Some years. And Sam wasn't even real. So she was so top. What her name? Rosa? I was like, why is her name? And in the, I remember Verret, who's a YouTube channel who talks all things comic books. I watched a video where he was talking about some of the Flash's greatest foes, and Top was one of them, and saying that Top was one of the most powerful Rogue members. I'm wondering if they're gonna bring back the Rogue in season 7. Like, and if so, could we please not have what that bitch name? I don't even know. The girl with the car, don't bring her back. The girl that control the weather, don't bring none of them back. Bendable Joker, I with him, bring him back. But just don't bring none of them people from the teen Rogues with Nora from season. Don't bring none of them back but the Bendable Joker, because that shit was boo-boo. Okay, let's talk about, like, the best part. No, it wasn't the best part. Actually, West Allen was not the best part in this episode. Surprisingly, their moments apart were some of the best part. Iris dealing with season 1 and 3, and future Iris, and then Barry, him, you know, doing Flash stuff, right? But goddamn, I missed him so much. Like, when she was like, girl, and you know what? They nasty. Because ain't no way y'all should be like, he like, wait a minute. No, she was like, so Iris was like, oh, I wish I didn't have to go back to work. I wish I could stay, or something like that. And he like, is anybody even here? And she was like, she thought about it for a second. Like, she took a little pause, and she was like, what'd she say, girl? She was like, well, Allegra is, you know, off work, and then he started leaning in, and I started leaning in. I was like, what y'all leaning in for? I want to lean in. What y'all leaning in for? I want to lean in too. What y'all leaning in for? And so I was like, I want to lean too. What they leaning for? He leaning in, she was leaning in, and then all of a sudden she was like, and Camilla, and like her whole face just paused, and her smile decreased, and I was like, it was still cute. And Eric already said in the interview, like, Barry and Iris are gonna be together. They're gonna be together a lot. But it's like, you know what? I don't really be listening to what Eric be saying. Like, I trust him, but I don't really be listening to what he be saying in these little TV line interviews, because in one breath, before the season even season 7, before they even started filming season 7, he was like, oh, marital issues, marital problems, and now we on episode 1, he like, yes, Barry and Iris gonna be together. They're gonna be together. And I'm like, okay, Eric, okay, I'ma just watch and sit back, all right? So homegirl realized she was still in the Mirrorverse. She started tripping out. And she was like, oh my God, I'm still here in that ugly ass outfit. I'm sorry. The outfit isn't ugly. It's just when you keep seeing the same reoccurring outfit, it become ugly as hell to me. Like in season 3, when we kept seeing Iris getting stabbed repeatedly over and over again throughout the entire season 3. But yet they didn't want to do a sex scene. I was like, this outfit is ugly as shit, and stop showing it. Okay, Joe and Cecile is getting on my damn nerves. And do you notice Joe and Cecile look older than usual? Like, Joe has been he had gray hair in season 6, but he's looking, you know, he's looking a little old. And Cecile all of a sudden got gray hair now in the front. Only in the front, she only got gray hair. And I'm like, okay, what you trying to say? You want to get rid of him? Okay, I thought so, yeah. I think you should too. I'm sorry, I am not a big fan of Cecile at all. Joe, love him dearly, but we really don't need his character no more. They should have made him team captain in season 3, like I said. So by season 7, we really don't need him no more. But oops, they only made him captain in season 6. So Joe and Cecile is working, giving each other high fives and kisses and babes and I love you, like they whole daughter ain't missing. Like, I'm like, is Iris not been missing for like some months now? Has this hoe not been missing? And y'all over here high-fiving each other at work? Like, Joe and Cecile is getting on my everlasting nerves. Like, Barry over here, you could tell Barry having a hard time. He don't have to say every 5 minutes, like, where my wife, I miss my wife, I need my wife, I kiss my wife. Like, he don't need to be saying that every 5 minutes. But everybody else needs to at least show a little compassion. Like, even Chester said something about, yeah, we need to get everybody back. And da-da-da-da-da. No, Allegra said it. Allegra was like, yeah, we need to get everybody back, you know. Because Iris hasn't been paying my, you know. She's been gone, so I don't have any checks. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, Joe and Cecile act like they don't got a whole daughter missing and another whole daughter in Zimbabwe. Like what the f? Like, y'all act like y'all ain't got no kids. Where are y'all kids? Damn, Joe and Cecile get on my goddamn nerve. Okay, so now they saying, well, the Council of Wells is saying that Nash Wells has to die in order for the Flash to live. And I'm like, okay, do it now. Go ahead. Do it. What y'all waiting on? Hello, do it. Kill him. What are y'all doing? Okay, because I don't think it's a big surprise that Nash Wells is not anybody's favorite Wells. Like, ever since season 3, why did they continue to be doing these dumbass Wells? It's like, I don't understand that. Like a lot of people like Harry, a lot of people like HR. That's it. After that, y'all need to, after season 3, no, fuck that. I'm gonna let them have the benefit of the doubt. After season 4, when y'all brought back Harry and then made him stupid and then let him have his memories back, and y'all saw how poorly that was received, y'all should never did no more Welleses. Especially when season, like, did y'all think that shit was good with Sherlock? Did y'all think that shit was good?
Had the doggone halo thing. What was that for?
Sherlock. Not even Sherlock. It was Sherlock. Look. Like, did y'all really think that shit was good?
I didn't understand what.
Trust and believe, nobody was watching it for Sherlock.
I sure wouldn't. I wanted Iris to come out of the damn mirror.
Girl, we talking about season 5.
Oh, God.
I was jumping ahead a little bit, but let me just say this about Eva. I forgot to say this about her. Eva looks like she can afford Luda Prada Gucci. Let me just say that. Like, let me tell you, girl, She got out that insurance and she got that insurance policy on her husband out. Girl is getting a good 10K monthly from that insurance policy, direct deposit, and she paying for that little Prada Gucci because there's no way. Because she was looking like so old and beat, not old, but she was looking like tired and beat down and worn out. Girl, she got out that mirror and I don't know what regimen of rejuvenation cream she used, but the bitch looked good. Okay, I was just like, oh, where she afford that expensive ass shirt from? Wait. To be honest, I'm kind of glad Nash Wells is dead because then there's a reason. Then now Allegra can actually go back to being a part of Team Citizen and not Team Flash. There shouldn't even be a Team Flash anymore. Kill all of them, actually. Kill all of them. I'm sorry. I love Cisco dearly.
God.
Kill all of them. Not kill them, but like break up that Team Flash shit. Let Barry be, like, there is no such thing as a Team Flash in the comic books. No such thing. No such thing.
I like them.
I don't care what you like. It's terrible. If Kiana likes something, it's terrible.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Because Kiana be watching it for colors and funny stuff. I be watching it for the real and funny stuff. Like, girl, I know I do not. I've been saying this since season 4 that I do not need Star Labs Team Flash anymore. Barry does not need nobody but his wife, Gideon, and his suit. That's it. How many times I gotta say that? Like, and they think they and quiet as kept. Eric talking about oh, season 9 and 10, 8, 9 and 10. Grant over here talking about, yeah, it's you know, we're closer to the beginning. I mean, we're closer to the end than we are the beginning. Like, if y'all think that y'all gon' end with us being in Star Labs, you are mother mistaken, bitch. Y'all better not do that shit. I thought Tom's performance, as usual, was superb. Him switching through all the wells in less than 5 seconds was, you know, it was brilliant. And I've always said that. I've always said that I love Tom Cavanaugh as an actor. But come on, like, I feel like the Flash they just rinse and repeat everything. It's like they never like to scrap anything. They don't, like, it's like my problem with the Flash is they just don't know how to let stuff go. Like, I get it. Like, y'all love Tom Cavanaugh. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been saying this forever. I always felt like the cast members, the crew, they love Tom Cavanaugh so much that they don't want to let his character go. That's why they keep coming up with these stupid ass wells, because nobody really is enjoying them after HR. You think people's favorite character is Sherlock? People love Harry. People love HR. People even like Dr. Wells. Well, it wasn't even really him, but you know what I'm saying. And it's like, girl, get over it. Like, if you love Tom that much, bring him on as a director. Every other episode, at least like 3 or 4 times a season, if you love Tom that much. If you love Tom that much, put him in the writer's room. Because I'm pretty sure he could write too. If he can learn different languages and be on Broadway and learn all these different methods of acting, I'm pretty sure he knows how to write. Put him in the writer's room if y'all love Tom so much. Like, give it up. Like, these wells is breaking the show down. And them keep using Tom Cavanaugh as Reverse Flash is getting tiring. No offense, but I was so excited to not see Danielle Pennebaker on my screen this Tuesday. I was very excited just for her to be in episode 2. Like, I thought she was on sabbatical. Is it sabbatical?
No. Maternity.
I thought she was on maternity leave. I get it. What happened in the panorama? You know, she had the baby. Congratulations to her. I hope she had a wonderful birth and a beautiful baby. Blessings to her and everything she know and do. But, like, she was on a maternity leave. She should have stayed on maternity leave for how many episodes she was supposed to. Because you got all these new characters, you got to have time to develop them. By Danielle Pennebaker being gone, that made room for Chester and Allegra, like we saw in episode 1. With Cisco and Caitlin being back, What the hell that mean for Chester and Allegra? Everybody can't have something to say. Unless they gonna do like season 2 Iris and be like, oh my God, what does that mean? Oh, okay, I get it. Like an example, okay. Everybody can't have something. Everybody can't have everything.
I know.
And they could try to do like Todd said in season 5, like, oh yeah, we're gonna split everybody up, but we're gonna split everybody up in Star Labs, because that's what really happened. Talking about we gonna split everybody up. Yeah, we was split for like a good 3 episodes. Then what happened? We was back in whack ass Star Labs, and people was split up on different sides of the goddamn building. Like, get out of here with that stupid ass shit. But yeah, Tom Cavanaugh did an amazing job. What I didn't understand was, while Tom did an amazing job, I didn't understand how the blasphemy of Barry saying, how could I be the Flash if there's no Wells? Or something on the lines of that stupidity. Like, excuse my language. Did you just say that dumbass shit? I thought the episode was great now until that moment. Like,
Yeah, me too.
what do you mean you was gonna be the Flash regardless of what Wells was there or not? Now, everybody thought I'm portraying Dr. Wells. Yeah, you could say you wouldn't be the Flash without him, because technically you wouldn't be. You wouldn't. Well, no, that's a lie. He would have became the Flash later on, and Reverse Flash just sped up the time, so he was going to become the Flash regardless. But you know, it's besides the point. They have yet to write the storyline of Reverse Flash, so who cares? But like, girl, really? You can't be the Flash without a Wells on this team? Really? Girl, some of the stupidest shit. Like, he cried. But yeah, you have yet to see him cry for his wife. Crying over Wells. But yet to crying over Ralph, but his bitch was just stabbed. Crying over Wells, but his wife is stuck in a goddamn mirrorverse. Can you believe that? So we find out that Iris is discovering how to do some new shit. I don't know what she discovering, but Eva keep tormenting her, and Iris figures like, okay, bitch, I'm stuck in the mirror. Why the hell you keep messing with me? I must be threatening you. You threatened by something about me, girl. And I'm like, you might be onto something. I don't know what they gonna do with the black hole. I don't know what they gonna do with Mirror Iris. Mirror Iris. I don't know what they gonna do with Iris who's stuck in a mirror. I don't know. I'm excited to see that. It was great. Candace always does a great job. And Eric even said that we should be looking out for episode 4, which they're saying that Iris is gonna have some bad memories, you know, past memories, or, you know, whatever. But Candace gives a great performance in that episode as well, so we should be looking out for that. Oof, I can't wait for Eva's storyline, and I can't wait for Blowwork to come back, because he's still stuck in wherever the hell he is, because they didn't kill him, and Eva's duplicates didn't kill him either. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. It's gonna be great. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed this episode. I give it a good 7, a strong 7 out of 10. I can't wait to see what happens in episode 2. I look forward to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and